Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with a WBZ News Update. Top stories today. A person of interest in the April murders of a New Hampshire couple is now in custody on an unrelated warrant. Vermont State Police say they found 26-year-old Logan Clegg in South Burlington. Now, investigators say on the day, Stephen and Jeswendy Reed were shot to death while they were out for a walk near their apartment. The homeless man had been seen in the area. Clegg has not been arrested or charged in connection with the murders. And the FBI has arrested 2 people in Marblehead, including a man who claims to be a monk. And they raided 3 properties as part of a COVID fraud scheme. Prosecutors say Brian Bushell lied about the expenses and employees that he had at a charity, a local monastic house, as well as other organizations, and that Tracy Stockton, an attorney, helped. Investigators say they received more than $3.5 million in COVID relief funds and spent the money on expensive wine, property, renovations, and more. Let's get a check of a rainy forecast with WBZ meteorologist Lexie O'Connor. Lexie?
Thanks, Paul. After a nice few days, we have changes on the way. We've had a few showers already out there so far today, but the heavier, steadier rain moves in later for this evening and especially overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. We're looking at 1 to 3 inches of rain, some higher amounts possible as well. So some localized flooding is possible, especially later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. And we're also looking at some strong gusty winds with gusts over 30 miles per hour. So some tree damage, some limbs could be down tomorrow morning as well. The bulk of the rain is still off to our west. This is all associated with a cold front that will be pushing in later on tonight and into tomorrow morning. We've had a few showers out there so far today, but they've been very light. The heavier rain is not going to arrive until closer to the evening hours and overnight tonight. So let's take a look at the timeline. Through this afternoon, chance for some showers, mostly cloudy skies. The steadier rain then comes in during the evening hours and especially tonight. It will become more intense as we get later into the evening hours and overnight tonight. It's going to be starting first in western and central Mass through your evening commute if you're watching from around Boston and points east. It looks still pretty dry. Might see a few showers out there. The heavier rain is still going to be off to the west, and it will continue to move east over the course of tonight and into the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. We're looking at rainfall rates of 1 inch per hour, possibly more as well. You can see with this model, the heaviest rain is going to be through central Mass, and then it will slowly shift east as we get into the overnight hours and tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, you could wake up to still some heavy pockets of rain, especially if you're watching from around Boston and points east, and then the trend will be for clearing from west to east through the day tomorrow. We will have the chance for a spotty shower if you're watching from Cape Cod and the islands and also New Hampshire seacoast later in the afternoon, but I think that once we get into the afternoon hours tomorrow, it will be much better. Here's a look at the rainfall amounts. We're looking at a widespread 1 to 3 inches of rain. Some spots, especially through Worcester County, could pick up over 3 inches of rain. So that's where the bullseye is going to be. And we're also looking at some strong gusty winds, wind gusts between 30 to 40 miles per hour, over 40 mile per hour wind gusts possible along Cape Cod and the islands. The good news is that wind starts to calm down through the day tomorrow, and looking ahead to the weekend, it's looking dry and nice. We'll still hold on to the upper 60s and low 70s with mostly sunny to partly sunny skies. And then our next round of some showers comes in to start next week, followed by some cooler temperatures. Paula, we're looking at highs in the low 50s and lows in the 30s by the middle of next week.
All right, Lexie, thanks so much. I'm Paula Ebben. This has been a WBZ News Update. Have a good day.